Kentucky running the other way. Wheeler up the right side, pitches it ahead to Washington. Goes baseline right, gets in deep and scores to give Kentucky the lead.
Very aggressive on the missed shot.
Wheeler knocks it away from Appleby at the other end. Brooks taps it over to Wheeler, throws it up to Washington. Step through, handoff to Brooks for the dunk. Ty Washington came down the right side of the lane. Now Washington jogs it up the right side, gives it to Brooks over to Wheeler. Wheeler cuts through the lane to his right and then backs out beyond the arc on the right side. Now he'll shoot an 18-footer and hit it just inside the arc. Severe's really been shooting the ball well. Shibwe comes out to get it, dribbles once, hands it to Washington, 8 to shoot. Back to Shibwe for a driving dunk. Pretty pick and roll by the Cats. Shibwe, outlet Washington, throws to Grady behind the defense, catch and a dunk. He caught that and just took one step and elevated for the flush. Mintz to the right elbow. Out the top and he's tucked in. Down the lane, scoops it up and in. With the left hand. Jacobs got good. Two-hand pass up to Mintz on the right wing. He'll let it fly. Got it! Hands it off to Toppin. Bounce feed down to Shibwe. Who lays it up. Missed it. Grabs his own rebound. Lays it up and in. Back over his right shoulder. 12 to shoot out to Wheeler. Wheeler to the right elbow. Goes through the lane. Hooks up a left-hand scoop. Good off the glass.
Boy, Wheeler. Man, shot clock going down.
Here's Grady straight away. Dribbles over to his right. Goes under the basket. Throws it to the left corner to Mintz. Deep three. Yes, sir.
2 for 2. Line, which was good. Deruzzi just made a nice shot.
Wheeler into the lane, throws to Grady, wide open, left corner, three ball. Is bouncing around and dropping in. It hit the rim 3 times before it drops through. No good. Long rebound to Wheeler, racing down the middle of the floor, right to the rim, scoop, good.
Boy, how about acquiring the long rebound?
Washington with 5 to shoot, top of the circle, dribbles right, hooks it to Shibwe, open, free throw line jumper, good. Just before the shot clock was about to go off.
Comfortable in there with the hook shot.
10 straight for the Gators. Shibwe gets free down low and dunks it for Kentucky. Get a shot out to Mintz, over to Toppin, around to Grady. Grady with a floater off the right side, it's good.
Quick ball movement after the steal by Wheeler.
Fakes right, goes left, into the lane, dumps it down to Shibwe, who turns and scores. Rattled around and dropped. Looks over to his left, reverses it to Grady, feeds down low to Shibwe, makes the catch and scores off a deflection. And he is just too much man to handle down in that low block. Threw it out to Grady, dumps it into Shibwe, left hand hook, rolls in.
He had the smaller Fleming.
Shibwe scored the last 3 buckets out of the timeout, and he comes up with a steal out front. He's going to drive and dunk it in the other end. And a foul on Florida. 8 straight and maybe one more to come for Oscar Shibwe. Bounces it to the high post to Toppin. Feeds Shibwe. Right block. Turns baseline. Jump hook. Good off the glass. 23 for Shibwe. Brent Mintz to the free throw line. Jumper good.
Caught a break on a no call and turned around and cashed in at the other end.
But the long rebound comes to Washington. Back to Mintz, around to Grady. Baseline drive, right side, floater good.
Boy, did he use the glass. He had a awkward angle.
Straight away. Over to Shibwe, wide open, high post jumper, good. 25 for Oscar Shibwe. Out to Washington, around to Grady. Grady into the paint, right-handed floater, rattles in.
Boy, he's loving that shot now. Over the last few weeks,
in the middle of the floor. Wheeler angles right with a left-hand runner that's good.
Boy, that was a much needed.
Floats it up at the basket, and it goes in. It hit the back of the iron and just died and rolled into the bucket. Overhead pass to Wheeler. 5 to shoot. Wheeler down the lane. Left-hand scoop. Good.
Oh, my goodness.
Back over to Wheeler at 7. To Toppin at the high post at 5. Bounce pass down to Shibwe. Turns and scores. He hadn't gotten a touch in quite a while. He does, and he's got 27 points. Toppin grabs the rebound, and this one is over. The Wildcats will go into the SEC tournament as the 3 seed and will play on Friday night next week in Tampa after they defeat the Gators here at Florida 71-63.